Let's pick some first round CFP playoff games. These are two teams that we question their validity of even being in the playoff at all.
It's the battle of the two overrated playoff teams, in my opinion.
Now, here's what I'll say for Oklahoma. I mean, you see their worst loss was against Texas, who we have as number 8. We technically have them as a playoff snub. Oklahoma has played really, really good defensive football. No one's questioning that. I think it comes down to John Mateer.
Can the Oklahoma defense score a touchdown? That's what I think it comes down to. If they score a touchdown, they win. If they don't, Alabama wins.
Can Alabama run the ball against Oklahoma?
I still can't get over the fact that Alabama has a game at all, at any point, let alone a conference title game, where the Alabama Crimson Tide finished with negative yards on the ground. Just is one of the most mind-boggling stats of the century to me.
Jacob, who you picking?
This one's been hard. I have a bitter heart towards this game, knowing the snubs that took place. R.I.P. Notre Dame. I will take Oklahoma because they're at home, and I do believe that defense does get a touchdown.
I am right there with you. I think it's an ugly game. I think it's a low-scoring game. I think that this is an under game if I've ever seen one.
I'm going to zag. Give me the Crimson Tide. I don't feel confident in it, but seeing the way Alabama won at South Carolina, though ugly, they can win ugly games. Give me Alabama. Another team we question the validity of, but they're in the playoff anyway, Miami, going to Kyle Field against Texas A&M. The rating differential, 63.6.
This is the anti-Notre Dame game. Best win for each team, Notre Dame.
This one's another one where I don't know if we really know a lot about the winner of this game, to be honest. I think the winner of this game is not going to have a fun time against Ohio State. Hate that the committee gave an at-large spot to an ACC team. That is just shameful, disrespectful to the Big 12, and disrespectful to Notre Dame. So I'm taking A&M in this one.
Give me the hottest team in the country, not called Notre Dame or Indiana. It's Miami. I think that they finished on a heater. While I do think that Miami is probably going to lose in the next round, I think it's going to be a lot closer than people think. So give me the Hurricanes to win round 1.
I think Kyle Field will be rocking. Give me the Aggies. The 12th man gets it done somehow, some way. Tulane going back to Oxford to play Ole Miss. The rating differential is 440.
I think Tulane can keep it close. There's just a few plays gone haywire for the Green Wave that if they can reel those back in, I do believe they can keep it close and hold with Ole Miss. Oh, this is so hard for me, guys.
G5 Sicko Dumb on the line.
Yes. It is on the line. It is on the line. I'm taking Tulane. Give me my G5 still. give me John Summerall making his SEC debut with the Tulane Green Wave, baby. I am sick of this G5 doesn't belong in the playoff conversation. You know what? There are first round blowouts last year. If you look at all the games, almost all of them were blowouts. So don't tell me the G5s doesn't belong because SEC gets blown out too. Let's go Green Wave.
I'm going to do something completely insane, and I believe in John Summerall. I'm picking Tulane as well. I think Ole Miss is going to be resting on their laurels. They have a chip on their shoulder, but you know what that chip is for? It's for round 2. They're going to be overlooking this game, and Tulane is going to capitalize with an uppercut. We're going to have a G5 team advance in the playoffs for the first time.
Give me Ole Miss. Stop the nonsense. This team was ranked number 1 in the S&D 50 at one point this year. They have not dropped below 7. This is the low. Give me Ole Miss. Our other G5 team in a playoff first round matchup.
Bob Chesney making his Big Ten debut, going to the West Coast to take on his future rival, Oregon.
I think that this game is going to be a lot closer than the media and Vegas is giving the Dukes credit for. They earned their way into this playoff. They probably had a case to get in above Tulane. And, I think that the committee disrespected them from day one, but I love to see them here.
I've followed James Madison for years now, being a lover of the FCS playoffs. And one thing I've noticed with James Madison throughout the years is they do not become phased by heading to the West Coast. And so for that reason, I am taking Bob Chesney in his debut and the Dukes and the Sun Belt and 2 G5 teams to advance in the college football playoffs.
I love me some Bob Chesney. I love James Madison. Let's go with the Oregon Ducks to wipe the floor with them. I think Oregon wins. And honestly, I don't think they cover. I think it'll be competitive for about 3 quarters. And I think Oregon just has too much talent and speed. They're playing at home in front of a hyped crowd, stoked to be on TNT. It's going to be a great showing. And I think the Ducks will beat the Dukes.
September 23rd, 2023. Dan Lanning, quote, "Cinderella's story is over. They're fighting for clicks. We're fighting for wins." James Madison is not fighting for clicks. This team is legitimate, but the Cinderella story ends here. Dan Lanning has to avenge what happened last year in the Rose Bowl. Oregon gets it done. We have started a 2025 S&D 50 Bowl Challenge. The link to fill this out is in the description of this video. We will close entries on 12/19, but it's simple. Free to enter. Whoever gets the most games right, we will send you a $50 Amazon gift card.